Welcome to week 8. So now we are on our second week of your team project, and so I hope that first week went okay, and that you're ready and excited for the second week. And so in the second week, we're working on defining direction, as the title says here, and so it gives you some ideas on management framework, and so basically getting this framework set up for your business so that you can move forward. And so it's kind of a planning stage. Make sure you read through everything here. All of this will be important to your team project. That's got the instructions for your assignment. As part of your project, you will be graphing this weekend, so that's your math lesson, so make sure you look through that. Big assignments this week are going to be that application activity and then a personal reflection. But then don't forget these others that you need to do, your math quizzes and listening, speaking, and those different things. Make sure those get in as well. But let's take a look at your team application activity for this week. And so, just like last week, you do have two parts that need to be submitted. You have one that will be a Word document and then one that's an Excel spreadsheet. And so make sure both of those get submitted, but you only need one person on your team to submit those. And so the first one is Word document with value statements, mission statement, and a strategy. And so we have kind of an example of that linked here that you can take a look at. And so this one is using BYU Pathway Worldwide as an example, but you'll want to focus on your lemonade stand business as part of yours, and you should have at least 3 values and then your mission statement and a strategy on there. And so make sure you get those. And you can find further details on that here in the team project instruction page. And so gives you some good ideas. Make sure you read through this and what it says about each of those. That second part then is the Excel file. And so you'll be using this data right here, and you'll be making a graph from that data, and it wants a bar graph. And it gives you a nice video instruction here of how to do that. And so make sure you get your axes correct. And so you want to have the months on the x-axis and the number of units sold on the y-axis. Make sure you have a title, you have labels in there. And it says include all 3 markets. And so on here you'll see you have different markets for these lemonade. And so you have the neighborhood, you have an event, or you have a high-end market. Make sure all of those are on your graph. And if you look back on the application activity page, we have a rubric for that. So make sure you're reading through and getting all of these things. These are the things I'll be looking for when I do the grading. And so read through the rubric, make sure you've got all of that there in your project. And so that's your team activity for this week. Along with that is this personal reflection, and so you should do this after you've completed that team activity, and this is one that everybody should do, and so everybody on your team needs to do their own and submit their own for this one. And we have a template for that. Let me pull that over here. Asking you some questions just about the decisions you've made for your lemonade stand. And so just answer those there, and then also kind of evaluating yourself here at the end and evaluating your contribution to the team and to the project. And so just honestly think about how you did, and think about if you need to improve for the next weeks or not on that. And so that's your personal reflection. Rubric for this one is here, and so again, read through this. These are the things I'll be looking for when I do the grading on this assignment, and so make sure you're hitting all of those points when you fill that out. All right, that's about everything for this week, so please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. You can leave those on this announcement, or you can send me an email. I'm happy to help out in whatever way I can.